who wants to do a? Well, there isn't really much to recap, but who wants to do it
It was
anyway?
a sea monster, and I dove in to try to save this stupid fucking wizard. Well, dove in.
No, genius wizard.
Hey, random boy finally arrived.
Hello.
Hello.
Have you
Hold
here?
on.
Your lizard was incredibly seasick during the battle with the sea monsters. You did not participate.
Grab back.
Okay.
I've already gotten one Steam timeout on tabletop, so I don't know if it's gonna work.
Oh no. I blame Ein. If Ein had just got inside the monster like he was supposed to, we could have stabbed it from the inside out.
No, I blame you
Why?
because you are the best one to blame.
My plan worked perfectly, didn't it? Well, mostly.
Why wouldn't you just hack up all the tentacles? Then he can do shit.
That's a dumb idea.
Is it all
Everybody knows if you're
diplomacy?
fighting a giant monster, the best way to do is to get inside them.
Right. So, after your last session of being attacked by some kind of kraken-like creature, who you were able to drive off after cutting lots of its tentacles off, and also exploding it in the inside like a couple of times. Yeah. Afterwards, you were talking with the captain. He said how it's like minor damage, would rather repair because it's kind of leaky sometimes. Not too bad. Nothing that would completely halt the travels, or cause everybody to die because the boat sank or something.
That's next.
Yeah, that's next week. And you continue upon your travels in the ocean. And after not too long, like approximately a week of travel, you arrive. Well, you don't arrive, but in the horizon, you see land. As your navigator tells you that you are arriving upon one of the islands that are in your route. And upon this island, you see a luscious, thick jungle.
Luscious.
Luscious, thick jungle.
Can somebody point
This-
out what island this is on a map?
Let me. Oops. Yeah.
Are we just gonna let the luscious go?
Jungle is described as luscious.
Lush.
Same word.
Luscious is like pleasingly, sexually attractive jungle.
I think that's just you, man. I don't think anybody else here are jungle sexual.
I literally just googled it.
I mean,
Well, lush jungle, if we're going to be fucking specific and
I was
pedantic
just
about
wondering
it.
how moist this fucking jungle was going to be.
It's
Very
also
moist.
very humid, okay? It's a fucking jungle. So it's
Just
lush,
making sure.
humid, and it makes you hate yourself because it's also full of insects. Or will
Aw.
be. You aren't there yet.
Are they luscious insects?
For all the moist
Yes, they're
boys.
very luscious insects. They're very moist.
Ralphie,
Oh no!
got a lot of horny toads.
Ralphie looks through the telescope. Man, these insects got curves.
Are they
I
succulent?
look strangely at. I think the boy is gone over.
Oh no, it's just been a long time on. Wait, it's just been a long time on the boat.
By random.
Oh no. Steer Peter session failed with random user
What
001.
the fuck?
Your
They
shit's
tried to
broken on
invite
them.
you.
Somebody point out that island.
This one.
This one.
First one.
Thanks, black guy.
Why do you have to be black?
Let's
Because his hand is black.
let's go to the island of possibly.
Possibly.
Yeah, that one's possibly. This one's helpful. This one's civilized, and then this big one's locations, I guess.
That looks like the forsaken continent of Rayclast. I've heard
no.
bad things.
Well, last time I heard, while Reckless does have a lush jungle, it doesn't have one on the coast.
It tries to eat you.
Eat.
You're me.
No. What do you think, Dragon Man, who's here?
I think I want to burn the entire world down. I'm reinstalling tabletop. Hopefully that won't make everything better.
You could have just tried verifying your game files.
I think I did that last time.
I think it's less a problem with you and more a problem with Steam still.
Yeah, most likely.
I
Or
think
the
it might
fact
be a problem with the Finnish location.
That's also very possible.
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 Unpossible.
Anyway.
Alright, so Random is playing the Theater of the Mind.
Random's
I
playing the theater of mind. You're currently in the horizon. You see the island, and you're getting closer.
Do we need anything from the island? Like fresh water or anything?
Ask the captain.
Who's he?
I'm the captain.
The guy
now.
with the silly hat.
Spliff,
Well-
you seem to know a lot about ships. Go ask the captain why we should stop at the island.
Well, the captain has
I walk
told you
I
that-
walk up to the man with the silliest hat and ask him, Captain, why are we stopping here?
Well, we haven't stopped yet, but we can, and I would like to stop here.
See, it
We-
works. You just walk up to the man with the silliest hat and he's the captain.
We have met before, you know.
Still have a silly hat.
Um, but it's the best, silliest hat. Anyway, I would like for us to make a stop here to repair some of the leaks on the boat and the other damage to the hull. The local wood might be of use as well for those and others.
Captain, why do you have skulls on your hat? Are you a baddie?
I do not have skulls on it.
Are we the baddies?
Hey, it's a tart. It's a tart.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing good.
I just got back from walking my dogs and making some coffee.
You made your dog coffee?
They love it.
I don't think the coffee is good for dogs.
There's a surprising large amount. Like avocados are bad for dogs.
Everything is bad for
Or did you
dogs,
make coffee
except
out
they
of
still
your
want
dogs?
it.
So no avocado toast for dogs.
No.
I see Griff tried to delve.
Okay, shush now. D&D.
Sure should
But
be in D&D
Silly
now.
time.
Anyway,
Every time is silly time.
that is very true. What was I saying?
Oh, do you need to invite me again, or did they fix it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's still a buggy piece of shit. But I'll invite you to the lobby anyway. Hopefully, you'll be able to join if you want. That kind of proves it that fucking something is wrong with in between here and the Americas. Anyway, yeah, the captain basically just wants to have a stop at this island just for some repairs and possibly scavenging for some, food.
That failed. I'm gonna see if I have an update I need to do.
Okay, then I'm going to then keep an eye on my comrades to make sure that nothing terrible befalls them on the jungle, like getting murdered secretly or something.
Getting murdered secret. All right, you decide to take a stop, and the ship itself lays anchor some distance away from the shore. And you have rowboats of which you can go to shore, and there's a small party that in fact goes aboard or goes ashore. I mean, looking for foraging. That's the right word. Foraging for food and others for wood, and anything that would help with repairs. And hmm?
Has I want to ask Captain, have you been to this island before? I'm not sure if
No.
this guy does this route a lot.
I have not been on this island before. No, I do not know what is here outside of the jungles.
Okay.
We're only gonna do a short stop, and then we are going to move on after the repairs.
You're not, if all those men you sent get wood die, can you still sell the boat or the ship?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
I mean, there shall be some leaks and less manpower, but we will be able to sail. It is no issue.
Well, I guess we'll stay on the boat then, unless anybody has a reason to go to shore.
I feel like we should go to the shore and go look for loot while they patch up the boat.
As you guys are, I assume, discussing this, since not many of you actually are discussing.
Ralphie's
but
leaping into the little boat to go row to the island. Anything to get off the goddamn boat.
I'm going to climb into the boat with Ralphie. Mostly because I've been cooped up on a fucking boat and I need to burn something. That's not the boat.
All right. Norman and Ralphie get up on one of the rowboats
Come on, Davos.
that are currently heading for the shore.
I guess everybody's. I'm not gonna stay on the boat with this crazy captain by myself. I'm going with them.
You can tell the natives about dragons.
Maybe there's dragons here.
Maybe.
Jamaican dragons.
Maybe you can be the first one to tell him about the Lord and Savior Tiamat.
Yes.
Lord and Savior Tiamat.
Have I told y'all recently about the greatness of Tiamat?
Please tell me in detail every single thing.
Imagine a great dragon god. Now one 5 times better. That's
I'm
Only
still
5?
sketchy.
5 doesn't sound that much.
Doesn't sound very godlike. What's Tiamat done for me recently?
she hasn't murdered you.
That's what every other god hasn't done recently either, so I'm not really seeing a benefit here.
After you guys having this conversation and are rowing towards the shore, you find the robed form of the Storm Diviner, sitting on his little blanket thing under him, just muttering and smoking his pipe. Looking rather. Oh, just hold on with the bird. He's looking rather uncomfortable at the moment.
Out of sorts?
Out of sorts, yeah. Like normally he just mutters to himself, but he has this very sometimes very slack-jawed like look to him, and other times just just calmly muttering to himself. Some like usually if you try and like overhear what he's talking about, you just can't really make sense of what he's saying. He's like speaking common, but all of the words are in the wrong places. The sentences sometimes sound like they're an actual sentence, but it doesn't actually make any sense. That kind of usual stuff. And now his facial expression is a bit like worried. His muttering comes and goes more or less often. And he actually has periods of silence.
Ralphie, go speak to the plot hook. I mean, crazy man.
Oh, crazy man, why are you speaking so crazily?
Sometimes the
You.
crazy just flows.
Oh, it's you. Well, I don't know. I don't like this jungle at all. It's getting bad mojo from it.
The only way to conquer your fear is to face it head on. Go into the jungle.
That seems like a
20.
terrible idea.
20 feet ahead of us.
I mean, well, it's not that kind of bad mojo. It's more of like the the divining kind of bad mojo. I don't know. Just don't like it.
I just turn around and shout, guys, he doesn't like the jungle!
Okay. I head into the jungle.
Alone?
I'm going exploring. Who's coming with?
Yeah, may
Guess
as
I'm gonna
well.
have to
Gets me
keep
away from the
weird
ocean.
Fucking wizard safe.
Yes, come. I'm
Alright.
gonna have Jublix.
Why I have to make it sound so sexual?
What?
Come.
Come. Yes.
That is so sexual. Holy shit.
So luscious.
So luscious. What's that? Hold up. Wait.
Damn, this jungle is
Okay.
moist.
It's
And
very
curvy.
moist. Moist and humid. Anyway,
This jungle is curving all around.
you were saying
places.
something about Jubilix?
I'm just gonna have him like 10 feet above me.
Alright.
Just keeping pace.
Alright. You started like getting pretty sick of just all of that being aboard ships for weeks on end. You're just happy to be able to go somewhere that's like fucking different, not having to see the same goddamn faces and the same goddamn boat and the same fucking ocean over again.
I stretch my legs.
Stretch your legs. You go for a bit of a casual walk with Jubilex, basically keeping eye out for you, watching out for any nasty business coming. good.
Casual killing stroll.
As you go deeper into the jungle, you start to notice that the trees, which are started like growing in size, and they not like actually growing in size continuously, but the trees, as you go to the like older area of the jungle, they start like getting very large and very tall and huge as you like walk through the underbrush. And Jubilix notices, because he's a bit higher, there's up in some of the tree canopy, you have a little bit of a tail going on of some monkey-like creatures.
Describe the tail.
Describe the tail? Yeah. Currently, Jubilix has only noticed one, but it's a very large monkey. That's the only real description. It's like a normal. It looks like a normal monkey, but big, and has basically tribal wear made out of leaves. And currently, just just jumping around very quietly. Like that's it's surprisingly quiet for basically jumping around in the canopy, but that might just be due to the jungle's ambient
Spliff.
noise.
Go speak to it.
It's very high. The canopy is like around 25 feet up you guys at this very moment.
Spliff. Go talk to it. You have like monk stuff.
I go mock over.
Monk over to speak to the monkey.
Let me just make some
Stupid monkey.
trees.
Oh no.
So these are basically trees. And how would you like to attempt to go and talk to the... Wait, where did I put it? There it is. Currently, the monkey is sitting like grabbing onto one of the trees, 20 feet high. How would you like to go talk to the monkey? You guys are in some kind of order.
I yell at it. Hey, monkey! You want a banana?
I would also like to for you to make a perception check if you can even notice it first of all with advantage, because Norman's kind of like saying that's a D12.
I noticed.
D20. Yeah, make a perception check with advantage to see if you can even find the monkey.
I'm just gonna do my rolling on the Lost Mines of Fin Flam roll 20 page.
Flam flam!
Alright, yeah. Just wherever. Anything works, really. It's kind of sucks that this doesn't work. Next session we'll have to try it if Hippo hosts it. But let's just do whatever for now. What did you roll on?
12.
12. It's not the easiest thing to spot, but with Norman, basically, with the help of Norman and Jubilex, well, Norman seeing through Jubilex, you're able to notice the monkey over there, like, peeking from, like, a bunch of leaves, looking at you.
I scream at it. Hey, monkey! You want a banana?
At first, it's just kind of like, looks at you, like, trying to, like, figure out, did this thing actually notice? At least that's...
Are you coming onto the
I
monkey?
point at the thing. And I point at the fucking banana I'm holding. And I open it up.
Where did you get a banana from?
I don't know, man. It just came to me. It's a jungle, man. I found a banana plant.
Roll for banana.
Roll for banana, and see if you just forage the banana. Make a survival check. See if you forage the banana.
On the end.
No, I didn't find a banana.
You don't have a banana to tempt the monkey with.
Have we ever seen bananas before?
I haven't.
Maybe not.
You know those green piggy and the green things.
I'll just minor illusion, like a large bowl of different fruits and, I guess, berries.
But
maybe some bugs.
anyway, Spliff, as you
Hold
pointed
on. I'm busy looking at the bowl of fruit that's getting created over here.
Okay. But yeah, Spliff, as you pointed the monkey, at the monkey, like, and, like, just scampers off somewhere.
You should follow it. Go, Spliff.
I look at the norm, and I roll my eyes. How
You're
am
the
I
one
supposed to
with
follow
monk
it?
stuff.
Well, I'm not a monkey.
Same thing. I've heard you say key points and things. You should go do that.
I'm pretty sure that 7 is better than this thing, and I am.
That's racist. Also, he's not here.
Why am I not there?
Oh, I thought you didn't follow us.
You know what? I didn't. That's right. I'm not there. I'm on the boat doing boat stuff.
I was confused there for a moment. I was like, wait a
Devin is
minute.
in the
What?
boat doing boat stuff.
Is that like
What do you
bug
mean?
stuff, but more watery?
I'll say 7 can be in 2 places at once because you run so fast and monk shit.
And shooting at cat person?
Schrodinger's
He
monkey.
is Schrodinger's cat.
7, you're currently on the boat, and you notice that the Storm Diviner comes back to you on one of the rowboat, like just come back to on the rowboat and like goes and directly talks to you and says, "I think your friends might need some help.
Why is that?
There could be some kind of trouble. We should go and help them. I think they might need some help."
Okay, I will leave immediately.
I'm sure glad we found this safe, uninhabited island.
That's not going to kill us or anything. It's pretty
Those
nice.
were cannibal apes.
I'm gonna like everybody else except 7. to make a perception check.
Initiative roll.
Ralphie's not even
Oh.
paying attention. He's just like happily dancing and skipping his way through the forest whilst playing his triangle.
What the fuck?
Like triangle. All right.
I rolled a 3 for a 1.
Whee! Like rolled a 21.
Oof. I rolled a. That's not great.
I'm just thinking that's a really nice looking bowl of fruit.
That's some good fruit.
It's
You impressed with my artistry here.
Norman rolled a 11 for perception, and Jublix rolled a fucking awful 12. Actually, rolled better than me, son of a bitch.
All right. You rolled that. What did everybody else roll for perception?
21.
21. All right. Spliff. You basically trying to look for where the hell did this monkey go. You start noticing as in the canopies more and more monkeys are starting to surround you guys. What would you like to do?
You know, that's a lot of them clustered together.
Shit, we're in a tight spot.
Ralphie's still just la la la. ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-boo.
I poke at Ralphie
Ding
and I point at the monkeys.
ding ding ding. Don't touch me, Spliff. I don't know where your hands have been. Doobie doo.
All right. I would like for everybody to roll initiative.
It's been on his banana.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no. Is Banana in the luscious forest?
Yep,
I've got a
the banana is
21.
in the luscious forest. It's like
Ah.
olden times. There's no racers.
Oh no. I rolled a mighty 6.
I too rolled 6.
15 for. Oh, hold on.
Does someone want to try to send me one more invite?
I will send you one. I rolled a 6. Jubilix rolled a 18.
Okay. Wait, he has his own initiative instead of going on yours?
Yep. I just have it all the same on mine the last couple of times he's been out.
18. What was the next one?
I'm 6.
I too am 6. What's your
Wanna go first, Hippo?
What's your dexterity modifier?
Players can choose.
+1.
Yeah, I'll go first then.
What is this dexterity modifier you speak of? Tell me more.
12.
Spliff is 12, and 7 is not in combat yet. What's these guys roll again?
He'll be in combat in like 3 seconds.
Yeah, he'll be like around.
My
or
people
two.
need me! Runs like one of those fucking lizards across the water.
Oh wow, they Well,
He does a
yeah, they
full-
rolled a 6 as well.
Full on anime run.
Those
Arms
Jesus
backwards,
Christ
arms
lizards.
stretched backwards.
Ugliest monkey.
What
I've
was
ever seen.
Griff and Hippo? What were your dexterity modifiers?
5.
Hippo's first. Mine's a 1.
Okay, so yours 1. Hippo's yours was 2.
Hippo can go first regardless.
Oh no, because these guys also rolled 6.
Oh.
So I'm trying to determine who goes first. So Ralphie, yours was 2 as well, right?
What?
Your dex
Your
bonus.
dexterity
No,
modifier.
it's 5.
Oh, it's 5. Then you okay? So
You have
these
20
guys-
dex? Holy shit.
Oh no, I was looking at my saving throws. It's +2. I'm a retard.
Okay,
I
roll,
was about to
roll
say,
again,
holy
then.
shit, Ralphie is a moist boy. Hard to
Hippo, roll
pronounce.
again.
What?
It's just to determine does the monkeys or you go first.
Roll well, Hippo.
They rolled a 17. You rolled a 7, so they go before you.
Damn it. Damn you, monkeys!
Monkey, bastard monkey hand.
Dead hands!
God damn you. Alright, I can't get out of doing it.
Yeah. That's,
Can somebody not that has good internet not just like stream the tabletop session so random can watch it? Steam has that built-in stream thing, right, for games?
It's still just disconnecting, yeah?
Yeah.
I think it's Larry.
yeah, it's probably and next time we'll have a host because it's gonna be
I would
more fun.
stream, but like unless you would like to watch a PowerPoint slideshow.
I'll see if I can watch Trashy since we're both Americans.
Mark.
American. Yeah.
He would stream,
Alright,
but
yeah.
it's more like a trickle.
Oh yeah, we have initiatives are
That's pretty.
initiatives are set. Everybody else is surprised except Spliff and the monkeys because Spliff didn't warn you guys. So Spliff
Warning.
goes first. No, because I was asking, what do you do? You notice the monkeys going around you. What do you do? And you're just like talking to fucking.
Fruits baskets is important.
You're doing other stuff. So yeah,
I was doing monk stuff.
Davis is surprised. Ubelix is surprised. Spliff, your turn.
So have they attacked?
Because you're not surprised because they're monkeys, but everybody else is because nobody else. noticed.
I find the biggest monkey I see.
Making me a prison bitch.
They're actually pretty same sized monkeys overall.
That must
Doesn't
be
look
like
like there's
one
one that's specific.
like slightly bigger.
All right, slightly bigger. I mean, this one looks like the biggest one because it's the closest one to you.
Wow.
You don't have good depth perception.
I resent that comment. My depth
It's the
perception is
novelty
pretty
eye
good.
patch. It's the novelty eye patch that's fucking you up.
All
I
right,
fucking let loose on him 2 arrows.
alrighty.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
You don't get to just decide.
That was a 19.
Yeah, that is a hit.
It's just a 4.
No,
No, sorry, 12.
12 unfortunately does not hit.
So 1 hit.
Mm-hmm. 1 hit. Roll your number. But yeah, I'm just gonna say this here. Does everybody remember these guys are currently 25 feet upwards?
25. What happened to 15?
Up 15.
Really sneaky monkeys.
That's 6 damage.
6 damage. Alright.
Shitty damage.
Sugar
done roll.
damage.
Anything else?
I scream at him. You better back off, my monkeys!
Would have put the sharp piece of metal in you. Back off!
The monkeys don't react to your scream as they're fucking monkeys, but you loose a couple of arrows, but unfortunately the monkey is pretty high up in a little bit of in the canopy, and unfortunately one of your shots misses and the other one like it hits, but unfortunately like hits the shoulder area because we're gonna try and get its head, but unfortunately you're not able to.
I scream at him.
and now-
Next one is straight to your head!
Racist.
Now is the monkey's turn. Monkeys, are fun times. I will tell
You
you.
have poop. Fling it now.
It's funny you would say that. This guy's gonna try and
Flaming magical poop.
he's gonna get close enough, and he's gonna throw a dart at you. What is your AC?
Who is you?
Sorry, Norman. Griff.
My AC is 13.
13. Alright, so that's a 15, so that hits. And
Why you gotta be like that?
because don't worry, it's not gonna hurt. I would like for you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
As you
Oh,
also take
God!
4 points of damage from a dart hitting you.
That's a bad time. Okay. Constitution saving throw puts me on 10.
10, unfortunately, is not good enough, and you are poisoned for 1 minute.
Oh no.
You can try the saving throw every turn again.
Okay.
The effect itself on success.
Okay.
What kind of
Yes.
dart is it? What does it look like?
It's basically what looks like to be a bone sliver with kind of like some feathering on the back of it, but the tip of it seems to have been coated in some kind of liquid.
Oh god.
It's like
Banana dart.
Ace Ventura when he gets javelins thrown in both his legs.
Ah!
But yeah, you're currently poisoned. Means you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Have fun with that. This one throws a spliff. The guy who you shot now, in fact, throws a dart at you, but horribly fails to do that. This guy's gonna just scamper over here, and he's also gonna do that. What is your AC? Spliff?
16.
16. That is a 17, so that hits. I would like for you to make a saving throw.
Sorry. How does that deflect missile thing work?
Uh,
Let me check.
yeah.
Yeah, that will work in this case. Yeah. It's a check.
It's a reaction.
You roll a D whatever, and the DC is the damage. And if you wherever you roll takes that much damage off of the missile, I think. If you roll it down to 0, you just completely deflect it.
Yep, I think that is correct.
When you so basically make a reaction.
Starting at 3rd level, you can use your reaction to deflect or catch a missile when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier plus your monk level. If you reduce the damage to 0, you can catch the missile if it's small enough for you to hold in one hand and you have at least one hand free. If you catch a missile in this way, you can spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack with the weapon or piece of ammunition you just caught as part of the same reaction. You make this attack with proficiency, regardless of your weapon proficiencies, and this will count as a monk weapon for the attack.
Roll a d10.
I can do that.
Well, you need to find out how much damage you took first.
Just roll the dice for so long. You took 5 points of damage.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Catch that thing.
So you
Mhm.
6 plus dex plus wisdom modifier.
plus monk level.
Oh yeah, the tiny dart is very easy for you to catch. It's almost fucking It's
And I can throw it
incredibly
back,
easy
right?
to-
I spent 1 key point, but I used the key point to throw it back at the monkey.
Alright.
It's got a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. So he's
That's a
just
hit.
outside of normal range.
That's a hit.
Wait,
If he would be able to hit me, I'm so be able to hit him back.
yeah.
Maybe not.
Well, I rolled really good, so yeah.
You are able to, you just throw the dart back. How much damage does this do, or does you just roll
What's
the
the
dart?
damage roll die?
It's just a 1d4.
Now the monkey's poisoned.
3 damage.
3 points of damage, and
Make a
Monkey
con check,
tries to
piece of
make-
shit monkey.
monkey makes a rolls a 1. That monkey is poisoned. You
Falls out of the
basically
tree.
just, it's child's play for you to catch this dart that comes around, then you just flick it like
Monk
a
stuff,
nice
yo,
wrist
monk
movement.
stuff.
Literally cursing his bastard monkey hands.
And that monkey is poisoned. More monkey attacks, because there's still more monkeys. There's a lot of monkeys. Ralphie, you get an attack thrown at you. Rolls a 1, completely fails.
Ralphie continues skipping.
Davos, you get 2 darts thrown at you.
No, but
These-
why?
These guys.
I offered them fruit.
One of them completely flubs, and the other one. What is your AC?
15.
Yeah, the other one also misses. This is like fucking. Ralphie doesn't even notice the dart going past him, and Davos he's just like also like one dart just goes completely careening, being a silent dart, and the other one just like dinks off of like a piece of fucking armor, or just embeds itself in clothing. You're just like, wait, what? This monkey is just gonna be like leap and moves over here, and that's it. Alfie is still surprised, and Norma still surprised. We are top of an initiative. Davos just had like a fucking dart just impact on your robe, and you see, all of a sudden you realize, oh hey, monkeys.
Right, the last I saw, they were all still pretty spread out, huh?
You see, there's a couple of up here in a tree. One's over there. Like you look back, one's over there in a tree. There's 3 on one, and just one in itself in the canopy.
Well, I'm gonna walk over to 7. Oh wait, is 7 there yet?
7's not there yet.
Oh shit.
It'll take him a couple of rounds to arrive.
I'm on a boat far away.
No, you're currently running at like full tilt towards it. You've completely lost the Storm Diviner as he's just like a normal fucking human. He's like, all right, just go where you need to go.
So there's 7 of them, right? There's 7 monkeys.
Yep, there's going to be 7 monkeys that you can see.
All right, I'm going
Soon
to
there's gonna be no monkeys.
twin spell Scorching Ray, and I'm just
Okay.
gonna target 6 of them, and each monkey gets its own ray.
Die 6.
Plus, what is that? Plus 8? Yeah. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, one of those was critical. So I got a 23,
That hits.
a 13,
That misses.
an 18,
Hits.
10, a 9, and a 28. So that's
10, 8, 9, 28. The 28
3
hits.
hits. And the
Mhm.
28 is a critical.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that's, what are they, 2d6? 2d6 plus 5, no, plus 6, because I'm a dragon dude. So that's 15 damage, 13 damage, and the critical's 46, I believe. 19 damage.
$19 damage. Alright, who,
And then that was 3 separate monkeys. I just
yeah, which monkeys are you hitting?
You didn't shoot
I
the monks.
can't- I
Monkeys,
can't-
damn it.
I can't see the map, so just 3 random.
Oh,
He's
okay,
right at the
so you're
back,
in the
so
monks.
it would be probably the closest to monkeys.
Okay, 1.
I tried to target all of them, so whichever ones hit are the ones that
Yeah, and
whatever.
let's say that, and that might be. Can you say the damage numbers again?
15, 13, and 19.
15, 13, and 19. Alright. And 19. Alright, you basically blast a monkey that's behind you, one that's to the right of you, and one that's right in front of you. The one at the back, you scorched pretty well, and it looks like it took a pretty good hit, but it's still up. The one to your right also took a fairly similar hit, and the one in front of you took a really good hit. He's looking fairly fucked up. Anything else?
No, because I can't cast it. Yeah, I'm good.
Alrighty. Griff with Jubilex.
Just gonna keep him up there.
He's floating.
He's just gonna stay there.
Alrighty, Spliff.
So that fucking monkey that's poisoned, I'm gonna fucking shoot him with an arrow.
Alrighty.
Oh, I forgot I'm immune to poison.
Oh wow, I didn't hit.
You rolled 1. Unfortunately, as you try and hit the poison monkey, the monkey, surprised by the fact that it got itself poisoned, kind of like panics for a moment and just like starts moving, or like all of a sudden moves and starts twitching and being all panicky monkey motherfucker. And you unfortunately miss your shot.
I take a
Hey.
deep breath and try to center myself and take another shot.
Alright.
And actually let it subtract 1 from all the
17.
damages.
Okay.
I had my charisma, not my level.
Alright.
17, does that hit?
17 does it? Yeah.
So, that's 15 damage.
15 points of damage. Alright. Yeah, you're able to hit it pretty good in the chest, and it's starting combined with the poison and the arrow. It is also not looking very good at this moment. Anything else?
No, I just be very, very aware if somebody tries to, throw something at me.
Alrighty. The monkeys. What do the monkeys? Being monkeys. To continue to throw darts, because that's the only thing they really know to do. The one you shot and poisoned is now just gonna be like, I'm out, and starts leaving. Leaving the others to fend for themselves. This monkey is gonna take a. Actually, these 2 monkeys are gonna take a shot at you, Spliff. That's a 16 plus something. Your AC was 16, correct?
Yep.
Alrighty. And does. Okay, both of them hit.
So roll a d10, right?
If you want to take your action for one of the missiles, correct, Amundo?
Remember,
Yep.
it's your action, right? So you can only do it once per round.
Oh well.
So reaction. So I
Both.
try to catch one of the missiles.
Yeah, you can easily enough to catch one of them, because both of the darts only did 3 damage. So easily enough, you catch the other one, but unfortunately the other one impacts. What do you want to do with the dart?
I quickly throw it back at the source.
I'm
Alrighty.
just going to kill all the monkeys with their own weapons.
That's a hit.
That would
yeah,
be
hits,
awesome.
hits. Let's see if the monkey. But yeah, I would like for you to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's a 4 damage also.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
What's their Constitution and what's poison DC? Okay, that one makes it. But it still takes the. How much damage was that from the dart itself?
4.
4 points of damage, but yeah, it takes the 4 points of damage from the dart.
11 Constitution.
11 total?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that is not enough, and you are poisoned. As the dart impacts your thigh and the poison starts spreading, unfortunately, you start feeling like off balance, and it just becomes harder to like do attacks and such.
Didn't he catch the dart?
There was 2 darts.
Oh, sorry.
2 of the monkeys shot him. This monkey's just going to be a complete asshole and throw another one at you, Norman. Rolls a 17. And does 3 points of damage. But you're already poisoned, but it now, well, it doesn't really refresh. That would be kind of Alrighty, and these. Oh yeah, these two monkeys is gonna make their throws against you, Davos, as you burn some of their friendly. That is a 5, so that probably misses.
Yeah.
And that is a 16.
16 does hit.
Alrighty. So one dart gets through, but I heard you say you're immune to poison.
Yes.
Alright, so you just take 3 points of damage as the dart just kind of impacts your scales, and you feel the poison start spreading to your system, and then your system's like, lol, what the fuck's this? And just completely ignores the poison. Oh yeah, there was
Store it
one.
inside your eye ducts. You could squirt it at them later.
And this
devils.
monkey just starts like fucking howling and yelling from the pain, it seems.
He goes to my blood sugar.
Monkeys are done. Ralphie.
Ralphie, having heard the screams of monkeys and seen the wild blasts of fire from people's hands, is going to run over to this tree
Mhm.
and then like press himself up against it, and then cast major image to make it look like the tree is just slightly bigger, and like think like a one of those two-way mirror type things that people can see out of. So he's just gonna hide in a little see-through box of wood that looks like a tree.
Increase the tree's
So are you gonna make the whole radius of the tree bigger, or just like
No,
a little lump?
just a little Ralphie-sized, just like a little room for Ralphie,
The
Yeah,
lush
that's
tree
good.
is girthier.
like that.
You make a little box. Yeah. Did they make any kind of like check to see through it, or how does that spell
And
work?
they can attempt to use an investigation check against my spell DC to figure out it's fake.
Alright, but yeah, they're probably monkeys. They aren't gonna be even looking for a fucking hidden compartment.
And then as a bonus action, Ralphie's gonna go golden, which nobody can see because he's inside a fucking wooden box. And
Good job.
everyone that he can see is gonna get 8 temporary hit points. And
Can I see you?
No. Everyone that Ralphie can see gets 8 temporary hit
Why
points.
does Ralphie hate Norman?
8 temporary hit points and can move their movement as a reaction if they want. And that's Ralphie's turn.
Alright. Anybody gonna move? Anybody gonna do anything, or just gonna stand still?
I'm going to
Does-
stare
does
longingly at the
Ralphie see
golden
me?
light coming from the box.
Ralphie sees everyone for fuck's
The all-seeing Ralphie.
Norman's turn.
Ralphie sees all and knows all. I wish I had Fireball. I need to make a save at the beginning or end of my turn.
The target will repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Groovy. Okay, I'm going to attempt to shoot an Eldritch Blast at these monkeys.
Alrighty.
This one and this one.
Maronies at disadvantage rollies.
Yep, first one. Oof.
One.
One with disadvantage. Fucker.
Unfortunately, the drugging effect has
Oh no. Second one.
hampered your aim.
It has definitely hampered my aim. Second one, plus 8, so 13?
You're tripping
13?
balls.
Unfortunately, a 13 does not hit these monkeys a tough hide.
I'm so sad right now. I'm going to scurry away.
Scurry away.
1,
Alright,
2,
you scurry
3.
away.
4, 5, 6. I'm gonna come hide here with Davos.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then we go up to top of initiative order, and I would like 7 for you to make an initiative roll, as you're a speedy as fuck a boy, and I assume you already arrived.
I can't leave these guys alone for 10 minutes.
Jesus Christ, you can fucking move fast.
24.
24.
He's actually just next to the monkey. What you doing?
Yeah, because 7 rolled fucking so high, it's actually 7's turn. You arrive in the scene. Sorry, Davis.
A sonic boom
You arrive on
happens.
scene at the edge of battle. Where the fuck's your model? There you are.
Nothing. Nothing personal, kid. But you're already
Nothing.
dead.
Personal
Was
hit.
he like?
You arrive over here, seeing your friends in front of you. Some of them staggering around, little like kind of drunkenly looking, with some fucking monkeys in the canopy, throwing darts at your friends and allies. If you even consider them friends, I don't know.
We're only going to hear the crack in the sound barrier around after 7 is gone.
Yes.
So this monkey's in a tree.
Yes, all of the monkeys are currently like in the up in the canopy, being fucking monkeys.
How high up? 25?
Correctamundo.
Because I could
Isn't
then
this
couldn't I
right?
just run over here and climb up the tree and then quarterstaff that monkey?
Yes, because you have climb speed.
Yes.
Yeah, you can. You can easily climb up and go and smack the fucker with your and critical hit the monkey.
The monkey. Getting there.
Damn it.
Actually, hitting the monkey's the other hand. That would be 6 quarterstaff points of damage to a monkey.
Remember double your dice because that's a crit.
Oh, I'm sorry. 8 double. Yeah, 8. So that's 4 plus.
No, not double the damage. Double the dice. You roll.
Right.
Dice,
I rolled a
dice.
2.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I'll just roll again.
Yeah. That's.
Can only get worse.
Things like that. I hope I'm being consistent about this.
5 and my bonus. My damage would just be my dex bonus, so that would be 10. 10 points of quarterstaff damage to a monkey.
10 points. You do a great hit, but the monkey, being a little monkey shit, is can't hit. Dodge the critical hit. It can still ablate some of the damage as to 10 points of damage to the monkey, but you still are able to hit it fairly good, fairly good in its fucking monkey head. But it's still alive, but it's really fucked up.
I'll be like, for the other side of the quarterstaff.
All right.
Let's see if I can hit a monkey twice. Ooh, that's a 13.
Surfing, unfortunately, does not hit as the monkey now swinging and being a fucking monkey is able to dodge your attack.
And I kick him, saying, I threw that kick from the other room.
Supersonic kick.
See if I can do it. Oh, there we go. You're gonna see a monkey get jettisoned out of that tree.
Jettison
Alright,
is a fucking
4.
plant.
7, so that's 12 points of kicking fury.
Yep, you basically just do really quick fucking kick, like supersonic kick, and the monkey loses its grasp on the branch is currently holding on, and just fucking flies off, flying some distance away until finally splatting on the ground.
All right.
As it is dead. Anything else on your turn?
I will take a look around. How many monkeys do I notice?
You get a glimpse of one of the monkeys just fucking running away, and you notice there are 5 more monkeys outside of the one that's running away.
I can just hop down the tree and then come over here.
Alrighty. Oh, I mean, probably outside because this is an entire tree. This is just supposed to be like the canopy.
Right. So I think I moved like 15 or 20 to get here.
Mm-hmm.
I jumped up.
20 climb. Yeah, you can get there. It's just like you can't be here because that's inside of the tree.
Okay.
Like, you're fast, but you're not the Flash, and you can't like phase into matter.
I step in between the atoms.
Yes. And that's me.
Alrighty, Davis. You notice that a supersonic boom comes as you notice one of your comrades is already has killed and kicked off a monkey off of one of the trees on the off of one of the trees.
It's about time you show up. I want to raise my hand towards the monkey I crit, and I want to shoot a firebolt at him.
Alright. Shoot
plus
a fuckable.
8. That is a 23.
23, yeah, that hits.
That's 2d10 plus 5. That is 18 damage.
18 damage, yep.
Off
You
a
sh-
cantrip.
Where did you get the +5 from? Sorry.
Cause I'm a red dragon, who's it? And I
Oh, for
add
sure.
my charisma bonus to my fire spells.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, you basically take the fiery dart that you throw out and just explode the head of the monkey, who is still kind of reeling from the burns you did it with the other fire spell. And yeah, its head just fucking pops as it vaporizes and it falls to the ground. Does a lovely little smack squelch sound as it impacts.
And I think that's
Anything
all I'm
else?
gonna do. I'm gonna save some power in case that monkey that's running away is getting reinforcements.
All right. Anything else?
I'll just tell everybody to get behind me because their darts do nothing to me.
All right. Jubilix.
Jubilix is going to carry on being invisible.
All
and
right.
just floating.
Jubilix is basically just acting as a UAV right now.
Yeah, pretty much. I want to. It's so fucking awkward to try and get a spell through him at the moment, so I'm just gonna leave him be.
All right. And Spliff.
So the monkey was shooting at his teeth, right?
The monkey you were shooting at?
The one I poisoned.
Oh no, well that one's running away currently. He's still not dead. He's just in the middle of running away. It's currently on the other side of the tree from you.
Fuck it. So I shoot at the next monkey I see.
Alrighty.
That's 18.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
Wow. Wow. 3 damage. Plus 3, 6, plus. Sorry. So that's 10 damage.
10 damage. Alright.
I shoot it again.
Alright. Shoot it again. Again, you lose an arrow. And it hits true,
18.
hitting in the chest, making it squeal like a monkey. If monkeys squeal, I don't know if that's the right word for that. How much is that?
$17 damage.
17 damage. And with that, you loose an arrow from your bow, and it hits straight in its throat, and like comes out from the back, just basically just severing its like the neck, like just the spinal column there, and falls limply to the ground and makes a thumping sound as it impacts, as it goes limp. Anything else? Fine.
What does the poison stuff do to me?
Oh yeah, you got poisoned. Whoops. Should have actually done those attacks at disadvantage. That's you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability
I
checks.
just
But
realized now. Oh fuck! I'm poisoned.
yeah, that's my fault. We'll just let that be for now. But yeah, we'll both need to try and remember that you're in fact poisoned.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I'll be right back.
Looking for me, I stepped away for a second.
Oh, okay. All right. That's all right. Anything else? Fine.
No, I just try to focus the poison out.
Alrighty. Well, yeah, you can make a saving throw now because it's the end of your turn to see if the effect wears off.
20.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 16.
Yep. With a concerted effort of trying to just have this like feeling of almost drunkenness out of you, you're able to focus yourself, become one with yourself, and you're able to just flush the poison out of you with the sheer willpower.
And my glorious iron putty.
And your glorious iron buddy. And monkey's turn. This monkey continues to fuck off and just leap somewhere as it attempts to escape. This monkey's like, yeah, no.
Monkey's like,
Yeah, this monkey also like starts running away, leaps over here. These monkeys are like, whoop, well, we're monkeys and this thing isn't going real well. And they also proceed to start running away. Monkeys don't really do anything outside of attempting the runaway. Ralphie, what do you do?
Not being able to see any more monkey, Ralphie stays in his Ralphie cocoon.
Alright, Norman, what do you do?
Norman is going to ask if a 14 is enough to shake off the poison.
14 is enough to shake the poison.
Cool, so I'm not poisoned this round at least. Okay.
I recommend we collect the monkey corpses and recreate the fucking dinner scene from the Temple of Doom.
Maybe. These little bastards up here, they're in line of sight or are they behind the tree ball at the moment? So I can't see them?
They scamper behind the tree currently.
Okay, and that one ran off.
Yeah, all of them are currently just scampering off. They're like.
So are we still in combat or not?
Technically, combat can end if nobody actually tries to. Yeah, are you gonna try and chase after him, or just gonna let them go? That's a general question.
Jubilex, follow the monkeys.
Alright,
That's all I really can do.
Alright. It's tells
Because
Jubilex to
I
follow
can't
the
climb
monkeys.
trees. I'm bad at tree.
You are a bit the tree. Alright. I would like for you, for Jubilex to make a perception check and a survival check? Or unless he has some kind of magic fucking vision that allows him to track things no matter what. Does he have
He
anything
has
like that?
huge amounts of magic track things, actually, but nothing that's applicable in this particular case.
Alright. Make a
What does I need? Wow.
perception check
Wow,
first,
that
then
would have been a
survival.
But no, instead it's shit.
Alright, let me see what the monkey rolls for their attempting to run away while not being seen. Oh, wow. They're all even worse. What is your total?
Total for this little guy is going to be a 7-star captain.
Oh, they also rolled a 7. So roll again.
Damn it. Natural 20.
Natural 20. Alright.
Woo.
The monkey's attempt, or the monkey your Jubilex is currently tracking, tries to evade it, but it's a goddamn fucking invisible flying imp. It's not exactly hard to lose. Yeah, I would also like for it to make a survival check to just be able to track it in general. Like it notices it attempting to escape, and now it's just a general long-term track.
9.
9. It rolled 11.
Nine.
The monkey is able to after some time, the monkey is able to lose sight, but the Jubilex can still follow its track. But yes, combat has ended, and Jubilex is currently following a monkey who is just doing monkey business at this moment.
Ow.
How did this happen?
I don't know, but I hope there's not poo on the start.
I'm pretty sure they're covered in poo.
Oh
So-
god.
Should we just burn the forest down?
Yes.
Have you found anything on your adventures besides?
I don't think we can burn this forest down. It's so moist.
Ralphie walks out from
That's-
inside a
That's
tree.
luscious.
That seems
Yeah,
a little
you guys notice that
excessive.
Walkie just walks out of the tree.
Are you a druid now?
No.
Okay. Davos, you had an interesting suggestion.
Yeah. What kind of leaves are these trees? Are they like pine needle trees? Or are they like
Then there's a
waxy
jungle.
green?
It's like a
Uh,
jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder.
They're jungle leaves, so they're the jungle type. I don't know the guy. It's
Flat
but
leaf.
not pine trees. Definitely not pine trees. This isn't like
How
tundra
clever
Well,
or,
would you say these
Are they
trees
like
are?
are they like the trees from Lost Mines of Flim Flam?
I mean, if you want to set the fucking forest on fire, you can try. I mean, you
I
can
insist.
just spit. What kind of fire do you want? Do you just want to make a small fire that might spread, or do you want to like make a considered effort to just fucking burn the entire forest? Which
So
one do
I
you
got
think?
some sacred flame that we can use, or
This seems mightily rash.
does it though? They flung poop at me.
You don't know it was poop.
I assume it was poop.
Is the wind blowing towards the ship, or like towards where the monkeys
Poop
went?
darts.
It's kind of hard to tell where the wind's
There is no
blowing.
wind. We're inside a jungle. It's very dense.
And
You're-
luscious and moist.
Yes, you're inside of a jungle that's luscious and moist.
What are we looking for out here in the first place?
Loot.
Why are we walking through the jungle?
Loot.
Yeah, why? What have you found?
Monkeys.
Currently, yeah, that's the. You have found more jungle and more monkeys. You look over the monkeys, and outside of their weird leafy like garments, they don't seem to be actually have anything. You can find some of those darts on them, which are, as I described earlier, are basically just slivers of bone, just basically shaped into like needle points, and then they were coated in some kind of like liquid, but it's kind of sticky and also very poisonous. Not the lethal kind of poison though. It's just the one that's kind of harms you.
Yep.
Okay.
Just like the.
Can
weird
I go
comic book.
ask the guys like how long they want to do both things before we torch this place?
Oh, sure, you can start heading back.
I'm going to send Jublix.
All right, Eugen, send Jublex, who is currently like just watching.
I just
on the-
unsummon him and just resummon him in front of me with a snap of my fingers and then send him there.
All right. Hey, you just easily enough summon him as Jubilex was currently just watching the fucking monkey be a fucking monkey, like tending to its wounds by just poking at it pretty much because it's a fucking monkey. And yeah, easily enough, you send Jubilex towards the beach area where currently some of the crew are chopping down some of the trees, some of those smaller trees, not the huge one, in attempts to get some raw material. And in the distance, there's the boat anchored with some of the crew members currently doing some outer hull repairs. And
Hello.
first, like a couple of the crew members just kind of like perk up, like, did someone say something? And then it's just
Yes,
like,
it is I, Norman. This is a spell conveying my voice to you.
yeah, what do you need?
So there's a small fire. How much time do you need to fix the boat?
Well, it'll take us about a day to get the materials we need from, yeah, it'll take us about a day to get the materials, and then it'll just take a day or two to do some of the other repairs on the ship itself. you're saying something about a fire?
Yes, we will try to contain it.
Oh, all right. I'll just tell everybody hurry up. Is it heading towards us? I mean, is it an
Not
issue?
yet.
All right. I'll just
Very
tell everybody to hurry up. Then I'll just double time the collection. All right. Thanks for the heads up.
Norman is pleased.
Yeah. All right.
So Davos, they're still busy with the boat. Should we wait before we burn this place down?
Sure. I guess let's just continue on and see if there's anything of use on this beautiful little island.
Sure, let's do that.
As you guys are talking, you notice that there was actually a monkey who was still watching you guys, but you also notice that this monkey is not alive. Actually, as you first thought it was just watching you, and you notice that it has what is definitely a crossbow bolt sticking out of its neck.
Can I Eldritch blast it?
Yeah, you just like boom, Eldritch past the monkey, and it just falls down and poof, in front of you. And from somewhere in front of you, from the underbrush, you notice a alligator come out, but not the giant kind. It just looks like a normal alligator, but less interesting is the alligator itself is rather the very short looking creature on top of it, which looks like a halfling, actually. It's
Oh god, Pelicos.
No, it looks like an actual halfling with a straw hat and a hornpipe?
I raise my hand, point to him, and say, "Are you with the monkeys?"
No, I'm not with the monkeys.
It's a jungle yokel.
What?
Oh god.
What you gonna do to my jungle?
This is our jungle now.
Hey,
Spliff,
wait a
speak
minute.
to the man.
Then
Who are
do
you?
you pledge
What is your
yourselves
name?
to
What
our
about you, Bob?
purpose?
My name's Bob.
Bayou Bob.
Bayou Bob. Nice to meet you. I'm 7.
Good to meet you guys all, sir.
What brings you over to our camp?
We don't have a camp. We were walking.
Where's the camp? Oh, where's the guy for camp? Oh, no, I was killing all these alien monkeys.
Have you had
Huh?
a stroke?
To be fair, they did start the fight.
No, I don't have another stroke. I need to have a stroke, though. Or later, right?
You're going to have a stroke?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
I'm
very
also confused.
Should we burn him?
No, but don't burn me.
I don't know.
So what are you guys doing in my jungle? Funny monkeys?
Definitely not burning it.
Oh, I mean, if you want to burn the jungle, you go ahead. I don't care. Damn things is with these fucking monkeys. Alien monkeys.
Maybe.
Are you alone out here?
Yeah, you must be on my own. Oh, not really alone. I got these beta here. And you notice the halfling tap the alligator that it's currently riding.
Are there any dragons on this island?
The what now? No, dragons.
Okay.
They don't exist. Goddamn girls.
What?
You need to tell them about Tiamat.
What did you say to me?
Dragons don't exist.
I firebolt him in the face.
Okay.
Ralphie dived in front. Get down, Mr. Yokel!
Are you actually gonna firebolt him?
Yes.
Yes.
Ralphie's actually gonna dive in front of it.
Okay.
I will Eldritch blast it.
Ralphie dived in 2 places at once.
Why are we killing?
Davos.
Why are we attacking Bayou Bob?
I will need
Heresy.
summoning reagents.
I would like for Davos to do an spell attack I would like you, Norman, for also make a spell attack if you're attacking him. And I
Yes!
would like for Ralphie to make a dexterity check to see if you can actually like basically body block for him.
Ralphie, no.
I rolled a 22 to hit.
8.
Natural
Oh
20.
shit! We're turning into actual
sweet.
murder hobos.
Okay.
I would also like to use a repelling blast.
All right. Yeah. This weird halfling sitting on top of a crocodile. You Davis, you firebolt him, and he gets like completely burned. But before you can really see like what happens, all of a sudden you notice Norman just explode him, and he's repelled off the crocodile, and just goes in some of the bushes, laying in smithereens. Actually, he's just straight up dead. With the crocodile confused. Crocodile like kind of looks back.
Down.
Crocodile looks back where the reins of Bayou Bob are now, and looks back at you. Thank you.
Spliff is
And runs
very
away.
confused and is asking what's going on, what happened here, and what the fuck,
I
why?
scraped some of Bob into vials. 40 agents.
A crocodile is not considered a snake, is it?
Okay.
It's a lizard.
Yeah, you collect some reagents. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay. So, what do you guys do? The alligator disappeared into the underbrush after saying a
Spliff
thank
is
you.
confused.
All right,
Yeah.
Spliff is confused. Ralphie is currently just sitting face first in some of the underbrush and some of the mud underneath the underbrush, just attempting to get down Mr. President, but unfortunately failed and slipped.
I go help him up.
Well, this yokel claimed this was his island. We had not taken it. I claimed this island in the name of Tiamat.
So,
I slapped myself in the forehead.
you slapped yourself in the forehead. So, what are you guys gonna do? You're currently sitting in a jungle after you killed a random, completely innocent passerby for hate crimes, basically.
I don't believe he was innocent. He was in league with the monkeys. How else would you explain somebody rocking up right after those monkeys attacked us?
You do find a crossbow next to Bayou Bob, and loads of bolts in the remains. It kind of looks similar from one of the monkeys in the canopy.
Probably was in league with him because he can't fling poop. Used the crossbow.
Alrighty then.
I
So-
guess we'll. To be honest, if we can find where his camp was, he might have something useful.
Sounds good to me.
Alright. I would like people to make survival checks to see if they
Oh no!
I will
see if they can
have
track.
I will have Jubilix use the help action on me.
Alrighty.
I roll. I got a. Sorry, I got a
Oof.
4. It's definitely this way.
Oof! Right in the survival.
Right in the survival.
9 with advantage.
You look for tracks of where this Bayou Bob and his crocodile man could have come, but it's really hard trying to find tracks in the jungle when you're not used to tracking in the jungle.
Can
know.
Unfortunately, you have no idea where to even
can
go.
Ralphie see any monkeys? Or
make a
anything
perception check.
anything of obvious danger?
Alright, let's make a perception check.
There's a dead monkey.
12. No.
No,
13.
you don't see anything that would be an obvious threat, and you don't notice
okay.
any more monkeys. You don't notice any weird locals who might want revenge.
That's specific and odd, but okay.
I think I'll take his pipe. What's he smoking?
Unfortunately, the pipe just completely exploded when you shot him in the face. It's one of the things that got vaporized. Yeah,
What
you were
did you
actually
really
able to make a pretty nice headshot.
What
You
a
have anger issues.
shoddily crafted pipe. This island bores me.
Hey,
Yes.
I'm going to change my face so that it looks like Bayou Bob.
Okay. Yeah, Devos, you all of us noticed that the
I just run my hands across my face like a big old comb over it, but a face instead.
yep, a new face is there. It's the guy whose face you just blew off.
Hey, look, I am an evil halfling. I still say a Norman voice.
He didn't know he was evil.
I'm an evil halfling.
Right.
Funny, right?
It's a,
No.
it's a nice trick. I don't know how that helps us here.
It really doesn't. I'm just really bored because we haven't burned down the island yet.
Oh, what are you guys gonna do? Are you going to burn down the island? Are you just
In
gonna
2
look
days'
around in this
time.
area for a while?
Yes, I
Should
just
we go look for the camp? Should we go for a stroll?
Let's just stroll around the forest. We haven't come across anything that hasn't been easily dismantled and exploded.
I
Feels like
kind of
pretty
want to wear
tame
that
island.
crocodile as a shoe.
Alright, you can try and track the crocodile itself. Where did it go? Again, make me a survival check if you want.
Ralphie's going back to the boat.
Alright.
Yeah.
Dejected heads off back to the boat, all by his lonesome.
No.
No, I'm
21.
I'm-
Alright,
I'm gonna go
Simon's
back to the
going
boat.
with Ralphie. Oh, he's no longer all by his lonesome.
Spliff? What's Spliff doing?
I'm just very confused. My party members are obviously turning evil.
Turning?
Turning.
Spliff was naive, believed in the good of people.
Is Spliff gonna come with us further into the jungle?
Mm,
It's okay,
Look for
Spliff.
something
You
to
can come
punch.
with us. We're nice.
Are they?
Cliff, do you really not understand why he had to be exterminated?
I go with Ralphie.
Wow.
You, Ralphie, and Seven head off and start heading back towards the boat. Alright. Norman, Davos, what are you guys doing?
Got a 21 for tracking the lizard.
Alright. With the 21, yeah, you're able to surprisingly effectively track down the alligator, what you call the lizard, since it technically is a lizard.
Yeah, this would be
And
an excellent island for a green dragon. Very lush, moist, plenty of places to
Is
hide.
it luscious?
Might be luscious for some dragons.
alright. After tracking the alligator for a while, you notice that the alligator has you find a river where the alligator is currently just hanging about. Let me just
Does it look distressed that its passenger got wrecked?
No, it actually kind of looks happy.
The alligator said something right before it ran off.
It said thank you.
Oh. Oh.
Hey, Davos, you should speak to him. You speak lizard, right?
I speak Draconic. He could be a dragon in disguise. They have very powerful magics to shapeshift.
You should totally speak to him.
I'll approach the crocodile or alligator, whatever it is, and Draconic say, "Greetings,
Oh, hello.
scaly one."
Oh, hello. You are my savior. How can I help you?
See, he told you that guy was totally evil.
Say, Do you possess dragon blood? Or do you speak Draconic?
No, unfortunately, I do not.
What is your story?
Suave dragon.
I was just a normal alligator once, but one day I found this gem in the river and I ate it. And then my mind, which was just filled with alligatorish stuff, that's the only way I can really explain it. And my mind completely awakened to a new form of just thinking. I could speak and do thinking stuff. It's very overwhelming. But unfortunately, I fell into service with that one odd creature.
He was very tiny. It seems like you could have swallowed him at any moment.
He was very tiny, but he was also very
Bad tasting.
sneaky. And yes, correct. He also tasted rather bad.
I say,
Davos.
Norman?
Davos.
Yes?
A moment, please.
Yes,
I want to go like football huddle with Davos.
Yes.
He said he ate a jewel.
Yeah, I was going to ask you,
Shh,
do
keep your
do you
voice
know
down.
You know the spell Detect Magic? Or Identify?
Hold on. No,
Sure.
but Ralphie probably does.
Well, I'm sorry, what was your name?
A
That yokel
name?
said it, but I couldn't understand anything
Oh,
he said.
I do not have my own name, but he called me Betty, which is insulting as I'm not a woman.
You're clearly more majestic than that.
Yes. Would you like to come back to our camp and speak with some of our friends? Now that we've dispatched your prisoner, or your captor?
Well, I'm not really sure what to do now, but
I'm,
I might as well. I don't really have anything to do anymore.
I'm interested in this gem you speak of. Seem to have awakened your mind.
Yes, I found it in this very stream itself. That's why I came here. I think they might have come up somewhere upstream. I mean, well, that being rather obvious.
Norman, do you want to send your little friend and fetch Ralphie
sure.
and the others?
I'd totally send him to go find Ralphie and them.
All right, Ralphie and the others. You have a disembodied voice asking you something.
Hello again.
I ignore it.
We found an alligator that was imprisoned by the halfling. That can also talk and is sentient.
Talking alligator, I shake my head.
No, like seriously though.
What's
sh-
next?
We
You
were
gonna
at-
fly
well-
too?
He wants to come with us. Can we bring him with us?
Are you sure you're not just going to murder this alligator?
Well, no, that's terrible. Why would you say that?
Insight check.
Insight.
It's gonna be disadvantage because you can't actually see the man. But yeah, roll insight. Oof, oof.
Well, it's either a 6 or a 4.
2 and a 6 for rolls. What's that in total?
7 for Ralphie.
All right. Well, Norman, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
I rolled. How much did you guys roll? In total?
10.
Ipu?
7.
Yeah, no, I'm totally sincere. I'm not going to murder.
Yeah. It seems Norman is completely sincere. I mean, there's not much you can go on with his monotone voice.
Has
complete lack of
Norman
faith.
ever lied to you guys?
Nagging doubt remains, and I continue walking to the boat.
All right, you continue walking towards the boat.
Okay, crocodile, alligator. I'm actually not sure what species you are. I'm sorry.
I am an alligator.
Okay, excellent. They said it's totally fine. Do you want to come with us? We're going on a boat.
Excellent. I've never been on a boat.
Me
I don't
neither. This
even
is the first
really know what a
time.
boat is, but it sounds exciting.
It's like swimming, but on top of the water.
Hmm. So you
Don't
don't
even
have
get
to
wet.
swim yourself?
No, you don't even have to swim yourself.
Ah, that does sound interesting. Yes, might as well.
Come on, Davos.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious if there's more of these pearls or gems or whatever in the stream.
Well, we're still gonna be here for a few days while they repair the boat.
All right. Let's
We
go
can
see if
always
we can
take our time.
get Ralphie out of his bed.
Yeah, he does seem rather grumpy.
All right. So what are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna take. We need to come up with a name for you, or you need to choose a name for yourself, so we don't just call you the alligator.
I see.
That seems a bit rude.
Well, I don't really mind, but I can see why it might become confusing.
Like if we got attacked by a herd of alligators, then it would be hard to distinguish you from the other alligators that weren't smart, as you are.
Yes, I can see why that might be an issue. I might need to take a moment to come up with a name, unless you do have one
Always
for me.
attack the one that's not talking.
We should ask Ralphie and Seven. They're good at naming things.
Ralphie, will just name him Ralphie.
That is actually true, I guess. Well, let's ask them anyway.
Seven's
I head back to the boat.
Seven's a talking animal. Y'all will probably get along wonderfully.
You guys head back to the boat with your alligator, friend, I suppose,
Companion.
companion.
Alligator, have you ever heard of dragons?
What is a dragon?
Hold up. We need to introduce him first before you tell him about dragons.
All right, you guys head towards the rest of them, and after a while, with Ralphie and Swift and Seven arriving first at the beach, and with the rest of you arriving later. You notice one of the crew members look at you guys as you arrive. So, what was this about a fire? Is it contained?
It's contained for now, but I can almost guarantee it's going to start again in a day or two.
All right. Well, at least this isn't heading towards us right now. Well, we'll
Yeah.
finish up for today, and then well, it won't be too much of a problem later on.
Also, tell guys not to stress out about the alligator. He's with us.
Oh, all right.
Say hi. This is a crewman on the boat.
Hello. Hi.
He's come to learn about boats and other things.
Oh, all right. I'm I'll inform the captain. And scampers off. But some of the crew members are a bit wary, but kind of used to this bullshit already. Talking alligators, kind of like, like whatever.
It's not even the weirdest thing they've seen today.
Not even the weirdest thing they've seen.
Okay, well, we're gonna go find Ralphie and Stefan.
You're basically everybody is at that the beachfront where they're basically acting as a collection point of the materials and then shipping them to the boat itself.
Seven.
Yes.
We need to come up with names for an alligators. Also, this is an alligator. Say hi.
Hello. Hi.
Ah. So you have learned how to talk, alligator.
Yes, I have learned how to talk because I once ate this gem in a stream, and I awakened
Ah. So tell me, what is your outlook on life?
I don't know much about it.
Are you happy in general?
Well, I am a lot happier now that I do not have to act as a mount for that creature.
See, good deed, told you.
Anybody who denies dragons are evil. Say it once, I said it 1,000 times.
True. What is it that you want to do with your life now, alligator?
I really don't know. I simply want to experience more. All I've known for my entire life is, well, first of part of it was just being an alligator. Just doing things, having my mind muted. Now after I ate that gem, I see so much more, understand so much more. I simply wish to experience more.
I think we need to teach him magic.
Speaking of the gym, Ralphie, we need your magic hands.
Ralphie's already like rowed back to the boat.
Yeah, you see Ralphie just in one of the boats looking grumpy that's currently returning supplies to the ship.
I was sending Jubilix over. Ralphie, the alligator friend is here talking to Seven and Bluff. Don't you want to see the magic talking alligator?
Ralphie casts minor illusion to make him look like he's got ear protectors on.
All right.
Ralphie. Also, we need you to cast some magic on the alligator because he doesn't know why he doesn't do alligator things anymore. And he's also happy not to be captured by that other creepy hobo guy anymore. I turned to Spliff. Spliff,
Yes,
could you physically carry Ralphie here?
probably he's small.
Would you do that?
I take him in a fireman handle.
Well, you'd probably have to get on the boat first.
I think I do have a name for this alligator.
Is it punny?
Well, I figured since he's newly enlightened, he's discovered this thought, ability to communicate, the ability to reason,
Communicator.
that his name should be the wandering enlightened nature defending youngling,
He is
Or
the
when-
communicator.
or Wendy for short.
I think he's a guy.
Yes, I am in fact male.
You are the communicator.
He could also just be wandering, or enlightened, or nature, or defending, or youngling.
This is why we need Ralphie to help with the names.
My name is the Thunder Seven Fists of Heaven, and I choose to go by Seven.
That's a very long name, but seven
I'm
not
Norman.
as long.
How about
Hmm.
Alestro?
Lestro?
Listro.
Hmm. I'm not sure how that rolls off the tongue, as you said.
How about TikTok?
Okay, Captain Hook.
Hmm.
See, Alestro was the name of a legendary green dragon of the jungle who liberated many villages from tyranny. It is a very renowned name. I'm gonna roll
What about the ripples?
persuasion or
Ripples.
deception.
Roll perception, yeah. Not perception, persuasion.
So 23.
23. Let's see what the alligator rolls.
What about Chewy?
Hmm. still not sure about Alestra. That is a good story, however. But I'm not a warrior. I am just an alligator. But I like
What a-
ripples. It
what a-
rolls off the tongue well.
Ripples it is.
It's a very alligator word.
It's almost as if I googled a list of alligator names.
I still think Wendy would be a fine name.
You may think that.
Okay, Wendy.
No, my name is Ripples.
You know, Ripples has like all of those teeth, right?
I got all these claws.
You have
Well-
to sleep sometime.
Well,
So
Ripples,
does Wendy.
Oh my
you-
god.
Do you? Y'all call us evil? Dude,
But
Ripples
Ripples
is
is
we can
also a
find
fine
some
name.
more of these magic rocks. If you saw them in the river again, I would very much like to collect a few, see how they interacted with other species.
Or perhaps find Ripples a mate and start a civilization of enlightened gators.
Oh my.
Help them fight the oppressor monkeys. Take
Like
the
to-
island for themselves and start a civilization.
I'd also like to brew booze. There's a theme with you.
Who?
What is the story with the monkeys? They seem almost civilized.
Oh, the monkeys. Well, you see, one day they came in a meteorite.
The monkeys.
The monkeys came in a meteor.
Yes, it
As
was.
in rode it down or ejaculated in it?
I'm not exactly sure how, but one day a streak came across the sky and impacted, and then monkeys everywhere.
See,
At
now I
least
totally
that
feel
what the creature called them. Always called them alien monkeys, and always kept talking how about they came from the meteorite. I haven't confirmed it myself, but the timing seems correct.
Do you know where this meteor landed?
I have a rough idea where it did.
How far away is the boat? Like feet wise? Like 120?
Yeah, it's a bit of a distance away. I mean, not like too far, but yeah, a bit of a distance.
I mean, well, I'm asking because the message has a range of 120. Could I get a message to Ralphie?
Yeah, you could get a message.
Also, Duplex is still there. Just want me
He
to
doesn't-
relay it.
He doesn't seem to like you very much. I think we
I
have
think-
a deeper bond.
Okay.
I messaged Ralphie. Ralphie, this Ripples, which Norman has named this alligator, and he very
He
much
chose
loves
the name
name.
himself.
He's telling us there's a magical meteor on this land that gave the monkeys power, or the monkeys came from the meteor. I think he thinks he knows where it is. Would you please join us on this quest for enlightenment?
It's just a message in your head, right?
Yeah, I think he just hears it.
All right, yeah. I was just wondering if you're.
Here's a message you can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
Ralphie's good on the boat.
I thought Ralphie hated boats.
He hates random dismemberment even more.
But we didn't dismember Ralphie.
Y'all motherfuckers are crazy.
Wow, way to
Yeah.
appraise my religion, bro.
It's obvious that the goddess above all, Tiamat, guided my hand in destroying that foul creature to free our new friend Ripples.
Sure.
It was divine intervention.
Works for me.
All right. Well, Ralphie's scrubbing the
Disposed.
deck, I guess. So let's go find this meteor.
That's not a euphemism.
Maybe the crystal you ate or whatever was a fragment of a meteor that washed down the river.
No. The river does not lead towards the impact site. The meteorite itself is no longer there. It's just a crater. I went to look at it after I collected myself after a while after it impacted. But unfortunately, it is simply a crater.
Did the monkeys live near the crater?
No, the monkeys didn't exist until the meteor.
I mean, where do they go when they're not flinging poop needles at people?
I'm not sure. They have many little hovels around the area. They commonly fight each other, and yeah, they do not have any one area. They are only mildly civilized.
So, monkey expedition?
I suppose.
Or take a few hours to sift the river.
I
Well,
would really like to find some of those jewels or whatever he's calling them.
since you were talking about this, it got me thinking a bit. There is, in fact, a building at the end of the at the end. No, that's not the word. Near the river, higher. It could be that this gem might have been dislodged from there.
We should go check it out.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
All right.
Oh, I'm guessing
Spliff, you want to go look for magic rocks? With our alligator friend? 7.
What's that?
Do you want to go look for rocks with our alligator friend? Magic rocks?
I'm sure it will end in murder.
Why are you so sure of that?
Because every time we do something, you all attempt to murder.
That's not true. I have the lowest body count out of all of us. Mr. Murder Cat.
I protect people from evil, and I'm very good at it.
You protected that monkey right out of that tree.
With a mighty kick.
America!
I don't know where that is.
It's a human thing.
That's what we'll name this island.
America! America.
But someone has to keep you out of trouble. I will go.
Spliff, you want to go look for magic rocks?
I don't know, man. You guys are scary.
You've murdered more people than I have with your bare hand.
Yes, but
You've literally beaten the blood out of people until their blood was outside of them.
Isn't that how most fighting works?
I don't do it with my bare hands like a fucking savage.
Point.
wow. And Spliff is insulted.
What, was he listening to the DM?
Look, Spliff. This could get very dangerous, and I don't think we could survive out there without you. So please do me a favor and protect us on this journey.
Let me know if you're just gonna murder everything in your way first, then.
We
No,
tend not
we
to
do not
do
intend
that.
to murder everything. I would be very
That-
happy not murdering a single thing more on this island.
That guy was evil though. Like he enslaved Ripples and also made him pretend to be a girl, which is pretty
Right.
sick.
I'm starting to sense some racism in this
He was
group. If
barely-
that was a human he was writing, then y'all would have no problem with me shooting him in the face.
actually, yes, I would have no problem with that.
See?
I
BCS.
don't know.
I could ask the human if it wanted to be there or not.
The little
And if
birdies.
I would say get off.
I could see it in Ripple's eyes that he was unhappy.
I could barely understand Bayou Bob. I don't know that he required death.
I can tell you as a very magic man that the magic says that he was a bad man. I'd like to
Yes.
make a deception check.
I use that
Insight
same magic. I use that same magic, and he was in fact evil to the core.
All right.
Sword!
I assist.
Oh, my rolls!
Oh, okay.
Why? 10.
Demos is assisting you, so roll again.
Ooh. Come on, game!
All right, totals
13.
13 and 7.
I believe my insight is +6, so
Oof, oof.
I have +8 to my deception, but do you think I could roll higher than a fucking 5?
Yeah, 7. You never heard of that kind of magic, and he kind of looks like he might be lying. Just a little bit.
A white lie.
Little bit of lie.
I am not the
Why-
one you need to deceive.
I'm not deceiving anyone,
I know.
Obviously.
obviously.
You do not need
Alright,
to
alright,
attempt
so
to
listen.
deceive me.
The next people, next group of sentient passerby we come across will defer to you whether we murder them. Except for the monkeys, because they've already shown that they want to kill us for no reason. They did
I
attack
think that's
first.
fair.
They did attack first, didn't they?
Monkeys did, yes.
Yeah, the
Okay.
monkeys did in fact attack first. The monkey shot first.
Monkey shot first.
Solo shot first.
So, we good? Spliff, you come and find some magic rocks? Maybe a better sword,
I don't know, man. My sword's pretty fucking nice.
better bow.
I don't know, man. My bow is also fucking nice.
It's a regular bow, isn't it?
No. It's
Well,
not
I
a
can make-
bow.
I can make
It's,
you a spliff.
His sword can turn into a bow. You've noticed this multiple times.
Oh,
It's,
shit.
Changes
Fancy.
shape, and you've also noticed it like disappear into him. You've also noticed him come out of him when he needs it.
That's a little bit creepy. Gonna lie.
No, it's not. Just look somewhere else. It's nothing going here.
Why are you
Nothing
keeping
to
the
see
bu-
here.
Why are you
Look.
keeping the sword in your prison sock?
Because sometimes it's the only place I can keep it.
We need a sheath.
Sorry.
For your sword, we need to get you a sheath.
I am my sheath. I'm my own
Ugh.
sheath.
You're never allowed to call me evil again.
Alright, so Spliff, are you going?
I don't know. Who else is going?
Everybody else
7.
except you.
I start
and
walking. Come on, Ripples.
Alright.
Lead the way, Ripples.
Is Ralphie going?
Ralphie's
Ralphie's
on the boat being grumpy. Actually, what are you currently doing, Ralphie? On the boat, since you haven't actually done anything or said anything for a while.
Oh no, Hippo
Hey,
died.
Hippo. Hippo. I'm sorry you haven't had anything to do for a while.
Oh
This
wow.
isn't our plan.
Wow.
I'm gonna scream at Hippo now because
Do
he
it.
always get
Do it.
Don't do it.
he always get pissy when we do something like that.
Yes, but this is the first time. That doesn't mean you get to get pissy at him for
Why
the
am
first time.
why am I being messaged? What's happening?
Hello. What are you doing? Does it look
Wow, Hippo.
I went to make a drink because
Wow.
you're all going off on an island. Ralphie's on a boat.
Yeah, what are you doing on the boat, Ralph?
I've told you what I was doing on the boat.
All right. You're gonna do that.
Wow.
You don't want to do anything else? Alright, so Spliff, what are you doing? Are you staying in the boat? Are you leaving? Are you going?
Come on, Spliff. Let's go find those magic rocks.
Peer pressure.
Uh,
You're gonna stay in the
Even
boat
Seven
and do
is
nothing, or are you
going.
gonna go and fight
I'll be-
things?
Oh, the
at
cool kids are
least-
going spliff.
at least I'll come. I'll come.
Jeez. So we have a party of Spliff, Davis, Norman, Seven, and
Ripples.
Ripples, yes.
Ripples is our new bard.
Ripples, have you ever heard of magic?
Oh, yes.
Teach
Would
him
you like to
sing.
learn?
Of course.
Because I was thinking you don't have thumbs, which must make it a little bit awkward sometimes.
I can see that.
So I could teach you Mage Hand, and then you could totally pick up things using your magic.
It does sound very convenient. Those
Also, he has a
opposable
lovely
thumbs, you call
voice.
them, are very
Uh,
useful.
I bet he could sing. I bet he could be a bard.
I bet Ripples
Huh.
could do anything. The world is his oyster. Ripples has the potential to become anything as the world's first sentient alligator. Okay, we travel.
Yes, you guys travel, and after some time of traveling in the jungle, with fortunately, well, let's see, does anything cost you on your travels?
Please no.
Fortunately, on your travels with Ripples, your new compatriot. Let me see if there's a animal I can use for Ripples. It doesn't look like I have an alligator, so I'm just going to use something else. Let's just use that. And make it a little bit smaller. Don't currently have an alligator bod.
It's all good.
As small as it is. But yes, after a while of traveling, you arrive at a building that is circular in design and has a very odd thing, which at first glance looks like a very long stovepipe, but instead of pointing upwards like stovepipe normally does, it is currently pointing horizontally. And I shall pull up the map for the interior, because there's no exterior. Give me a moment. And
I feel pretty good.
yes, you arrive at a circular building that seems to have one entrance, and you notice a stovepipe that is currently, at least that's the first thing that comes to your mind, currently pointing horizontally. I'll just...
Spliff, reach and clear.
And as you get close to the structure itself, you notice that it's currently surrounded by a lot of growth, and you notice that the stovepipe thing itself is currently wrapped in, or not really being wrapped, but is currently stuck on like a very strong tree, currently preventing. Oh, it's just the jam there, and you can hear this constant like low sound. It's hard to tell what it is, but it feels very artificial. It sounds very like artificial, some kind of very low whine.
Is there a door?
Yes, there is actually a door, and I just realized that is the wrong one, because that is the horrible one. Because it had a black or gray tiles with black spacers, so it kind of looked horrible with a black grid. So I actually remade it with white grid, which might look a little bit better. There we go.
They both look fine to me.
All right. It just looks pretty. It looked a bit hard to read when I was looking at the picture, so I just remade it at some point. But yes. Currently, you're all outside of it, just trying to think that it's surrounded by all kinds of vegetation and stuff. What would you guys like to do?
Should we unwedge the pipe?
I would say let's go knock on the door.
Yeah, you basically, you guys when you were coming in, where you were coming from this side, going in this direction. So you basically went past this pipe-looking thing.
That's a cannon.
Or a telescope.
Series of cylindrical pipes that we have no reference to base on.
We've seen
Sir,
telescopes. The
what-
captain
what-
has one on the ship.
What is the state of black powder in this world? Like, are there cannons on ships?
Oh yeah,
or-
Yeah.
Your ship has cannons.
Okay.
You've seen them, and
I
yeah,
could've
you're
just
like,
given. You've literally fired the cannon.
Does it look like a cannon like the ones we had?
it doesn't look like a cannon like the one you have, but how do you take a kind of like a second glance at it? Think about like all the cannons you see are rather small. Because cannons didn't exist where you came from. And you're like, I mean, you're still on the outside, but you're kind of like, I mean, it could be a cannon. It would be kind of odd to have a stovepipe that's pointing horizontal.
Well, so
Maybe
we
it's
go find the
looking
door.
glass.
Or it could be a telescope. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Could be either or.
Knock, knock.
Go and knock on it, and it's very familiar to at least some of you. For instance, you seven. The construction of the door, and we also now remember the construction of the outside building itself. Even though it's very much covered in foliage, but you now realize it's the same construction as it was in the temple, or not really temple, as you now know it, where you found Vim. It's the similar kind of like dark ceramic-like stone. And you knock on the door, and nothing. Still hear a dull thud as you knock.
Spliff, does it?
Is the door locked?
Doesn't seem to have anything that would open it. Like you can't actually, it doesn't have a handle or anything. You can't seem to find anything of that kind on this. It's just basically a slab of this stone.
Spliff, does this remind you of that temple we were in?
Which one?
First area where we met those mechanized guardians.
Yes, I know what we're talking about.
Vaguely?
Tell us more to refresh our memories, Evan.
It's reminiscent of what we ran into on the other side of the mountains. Entire ancient complex. Very curious.
How did we open the door?
The door is open.
You remember, not Trash and Spliff, you remember that, the door was just open when you got there. It wasn't even closed.
Yeah, we were able just to walk in.
Push on the door.
You push on the door, and doesn't seem to budge. You don't really, you just push and nothing happens. You're kind of confused as to how
Norman,
does this door work.
could your little friend, if we cleared off the pipe, could your little friend fit down that hole?
Why don't we free the pipe and then just climb down the hole into the interior?
You first.
What are we going to clear the brush with? And
Uh,
the tree.
Firebolt, 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 firebolt.
Or we could look around for another entrance.
Let's
Or
do that
possibly-
and
Yeah,
then try and free the brush.
you can take a quick look around. You can't seem to There doesn't seem to be. There only seems to be one entrance, at least with a quick glance going around it. You don't seem to find any other entrance.
Any symbols or imprints for maybe a key? Because we still have those talismans we had from the first temple.
Yeah, there is a next to the door on the wall. There is a small slot, empty slot. That's basically a recess.
Oh. I can attempt to use the key I have from there.
Please.
All right. You put in the key, and well, you assume it is the key. You put it in. Nothing. No sounds. No seeming motivation. But the thing that you begin to notice is the constant low whir.
Does it sound like something straining, or is it just like a fan turning kind of sound, or?
Now you take a notice to really listen to it, it does sound like it's straining a bit. Kind of does sound like something is attempting to do something, but is currently failing to do it.
Can you all tell what sort of magic's at play here? Maybe there's...
Sure. I will attempt to make an Arcana check.
Alright, yeah.
Damn that missing Ralphie. He could totally identify everything.
Maybe you should stop murdering so often.
Who have I murdered so often?
One completely innocent person.
He was
That's
the
usually-
racer. And
that's
that
usually all
time.
it takes.
Yes, but you didn't know that at the time.
Yes, but that doesn't matter. Hindsight is 2020.
Hmm.
It wasn't like Hitler popped out his bomb and it was like, watch out, this one's gonna be a bad egg. 21.
So exactly,
Your Arcana
so...
check.
Anyway, what was the Arcana? Yeah? Arcana check?
21.
21. You're not completely familiar with this, because you've never been to one before. The whirring noise kind of does sound a little... The whirring noise, it being a little
I'll be
bit
right
like a straining noise, it does seem like, and taking that into account, you do in fact notice that there is a small, like, in the structure itself, which is round, but it turns into a dome, you notice there's a small, hard to notice, especially since there's a lot of, like, foliage around it now. Not really a crack, but like a slit. So you can kind of guess that it does seem to be able to move. Like the whole
I
top
see.
part.
The top part swings independent of the bottom part. We need to remove the obstruction so that the structure can turn.
I mean, yeah. But where is this, which kind of looks like a cannon, currently trying to move towards, though? What is it currently trying to do?
If we free the obstruction, we can see.
Alright,
I'm back.
so,
So do we want to use strength from our two monk friends to try and get rid of the tree? Or do we want to use fire, which might be...
We're not that strong.
You have a giant magic sword. Can't you chop a tree down?
Well, not strength, with skill and fine ease.
Chinese?
Fine, can you finesse the tree down for us with the sword?
I believe he meant this. Yes.
I don't know, I prefer finesse.
Me too,
Fine,
because
fine.
it's more funny that way.
We can use some finesse on the luscious, curvy, moist forest.
Those knees.
alright. You look at the tree and thinking about your finesse attempting to cut it down or magic. It's a very large tree. Could take a while to cut it down.
I could also just torch it.
Yeah, I mean, cut it down, burn it into ash until it fails, whichever. It's still a fairly big tree.
What do you guys think? Should we burn it or should we finesse it?
Oh, was it put here on purpose?
Why not both?
It's a tree. Spliff, what do you think?
I don't know.
How long would it take you to slice up a tree? Well,
I don't know. I've never sliced up a tree.
do you want to try it?
I don't know. I don't think it's thing.
Think it's
Well,
what?
fuck it. I turned my fucking thing into a giant axe and just start chopping.
All right, you just start chopping.
No, better not get in my way. I'm not
Yeah,
responsible
you
if I
just
accidentally
start
chop you
wildly
guys.
chopping at. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Standing back so I don't get finished by the axe.
Okay. Anybody else, or is it just gonna be? It's just gonna be.
I'll go to the opposite side of the tree from what he's
Alright.
chopping and just start firebolting.
Okay,
trying to
you
work the
you
other
start
side.
like chopping.
I have a
chunks.
question.
Yes.
If I use a repelling blast on the tree, could I push it out of the soil?
You can definitely try.
This seems like a bad idea. I'll wait and see what they do first.
All right. After a while of
Yeah,
chopping,
I'll like
blasting.
alternate firebolt and acid splash and see which one does better against a tree.
All right.
acid
Well,
splash
like
might-
firebolts, like blow off a little bit of chunks and set the tree a little on the fire. But the acid splash itself actually kind of it doesn't eat through the fire, but it eats through some of the wood underneath, kind of preventing the fire from having like full fuel source, so to speak. And with Spliff, he's currently chopping it from the one side. It is going to take a while, but you are making progress in cutting the tree, and you start noticing that the tree itself is starting to look a little bit of bending towards to the other side, like the side without the cannon. Like it does seem like the cannon itself is, or the pipe is currently pushing on the tree, and you hear like the whirring get kind of more intense, or like fluctuate as it like has an easier and harder time as the tree kind of flexes a little bit.
Like, out of game, I've got a bad feeling we're gonna knock this tree down, and this cannon's gonna point straight towards our ship and blow it up.
Or it's a looking glass. We don't know.
Well, so what do you guys do? Continue?
Just keep knocking that tree down.
All right. After a while, actually, Spliff, I would like for you to make a Constitution saving throw against exhaustion, just to see if you get exhausted from the exertion.
Spliff is strong.
12.
12. Yeah, I mean,
Manual labor.
it's manual labor. I mean, you can handle it, and you can handle it without taking exhaustion. You're trying to obviously chop this down, but it's very big, so you're not like straining yourself too much. You're pacing yourself. You're pacing yourself, and after a while, you start hearing the wood itself on the side, other side, like start like cracking, and it starts snapping. And after a while, you notice that the tree itself like starts falling on one side, and one of you have to dodge the tree before it hits you, and it starts turning left, turning. Is that pointing at our ship? Is a thought that fills your mind before you notice. Before you notice, you start
sure it
hearing this slow sound that gets more and more intense, almost as if something's charging
I'm
up.
sorry, I thought we were far away from fucking Potent that.
Well, you're fairly far, but I mean, you're kind of like, that's kind of where our boat is, isn't it? But it's currently pointing
Wow.
at trees. It's not pointing. You can't really see the ship because it's pointing at trees. But isn't that the vague direction of where our ship is? And you hear this charging sound go louder and louder, and after a while, you notice that where the cannon or the pipe is currently pointing, you notice like a pinpoint of heat like almost is the trees being set on fire as it starts going wider and wider.
I
As you
think we
see
should get inside it.
the fire, it's not just fire what's spreading. You notice that the tree itself starts melting, as then all of a sudden you notice a huge shunt of force, and you hear loud like screaming as the atmosphere itself screams as it is being superheated, and a hole is bored straight through some of the like a large piece of the jungle. Hippo, Ralphie,
Hi.
you're in a boat, and all of a sudden you're on the deck just being sick, and you notice that there seems to be a slight increase of heat as the water around you, this weird streak, just starts heating up and boiling and bubbling.
That's not
I
where live
killed
my
the world,
son.
3. I killed the world.
No worries, Ralphie, though. Even though your face currently feels like the hottest it's ever been, and as you start like almost feeling as if your face starts melting, it stops, and like the heat starts calming down, and the ocean itself starts like making kind of waves due to the heat. Just started boiling it. You're kind of fucked up, Ralphie. Your face is not great. You're very hot at the moment, and possibly on fire.
How radioactive is Ralphie now?
I wonder. But yeah, you're not feeling very great, but you're on a ship, so no problems. The ship is somewhat on fire though, but the crew members are currently setting it off.
You're on
The
the
rest of
island.
you guys, Seven, Seven, Norman, and the rest, you notice now that you hear a large chunk as two sides of the dome that was covering the stovepipe open up, and you just feel heat as something starts venting massive amounts of heat outside of it, almost as if it's cooling down.
Huh.
Yay, it worked.
What did it do?
I have no idea.
But yeah, as you guys go look at the hole that is now made in the jungle, actually, it's a rather nice straight hole. Well, some of the trees are kind of like falling into it, but it's still a pretty nice hole. As you see, it's currently in the distance. You can see your ship. It's hard to see at this distance, but it looks like it might be on fire.
That might not be our ship.
Did
I
you
mean-
madmen just set our ship on fire?
I didn't
No.
do anything.
No.
I'm
I
running back.
explicitly didn't use any fire.
I'm running back to the ship.
All right, you start sprinting. All right, you start
Lifted
sprinting towards the ship as the thing is still venting heat. What do you guys do?
Spliff did it.
Oh, shit.
What have you?
Is Jublix still alive?
What have you done?
Where was Jublix?
He was with an Alfie, remember?
Oh yeah, how much hit points does he have?
10.
Oh, he's poof.
Who?
Hello?
Is the door open now?
Don't
had 10 hit
you
points.
don't notice actually the door itself still isn't open, but you do notice that the sides of the dome have opened, and it isn't too much of a climb due to the all of the green stuff, vegetation growing on the sides of it.
Shall we?
You might be able to get inside, as you also start noticing that the heat venting that was creating a very uncomfortable situation around you now, starts to be slowly cooling down, and you don't hear that like steam venting like sound anymore as much.
This is good.
What are you guys doing?
We need to get inside somehow.
Yeah, see if we can make sure it don't fire again.
Or
All right,
maybe.
Seven has left. trotting towards the ship.
Hey, Spliff, cut open the door for us with your magic sword, please.
Or just give us
mean-
a boost. That helps
I
us
don't
get
think
in.
it works.
Have you tried?
There does seem to be openings in the dome, like where the heat was venting, and it does seem to be on less lethal levels of heat at this moment.
That seems dangerous.
You might be able to get in there, but the door itself seems inert.
Hey, Spliff, are you good at climbing?
Yep.
Okay, then. I cast flight on myself and Davos.
All right,
Thank you. I was about to do the same thing.
all right. You can have us. Yep, you
Go on,
both of you
Spliff.
have flight.
We fly into the gap, I guess.
All right, you fly into the gap, and you notice large rows of what are now slowly turning from this bright red metal fins and other like just pieces, and with like behind them like jets that are like making air or something. It's a very noxious smell, but you just fucking don't breathe it in, as you notice there is a definite way in. And you fly in with Spliff behind you. And you make your way inside. Actually, it's somewhere over here. Here, now that I forgot them kind of moved. And you're currently inside, where you see a room that has this very, what you can now assume is some sort of cannon. That is, yeah, currently doing things and stuff. You'll notice that there's multiple consoles around the area, and there's also one, what you assume is a console over there.
Spliff, go try your talisman thing. I seem to have misplaced mine.
What?
That you got at the temple.
Your translators.
Go talk to it.
I hand him mine, and I don't know what to say to it.
Had it in your head?
You guys notice that the way we got in again closes as you're now locked in, and you start
Well, that's
hearing a
awkward.
little bit of like start hearing like a little bit of a. You don't really hear much. You just notice a couple of lights go on and start flashing red, going around the room.
Well, that can't be good.
We need to
Maybe
start-
it's stopping. Isn't red stop?
If I see any levers like in the up position, I'm gonna put them down.
All right, you go around pushing levers up and down.
No, never up. Always down.
Always
Down
that.
means
All right,
off.
you go around looking for levers to go put down, and
Shit,
you
we
push
forgot
down
Ripple's
multiple.
outside.
Ripples is outside.
Oh,
He has evacuated himself to safety. You hope. All right, you go around pulling levers. They're up, down, and then you pull one lever down, and then the lights stop. Turn blue. They start like flashing blue around the area.
Good job.
And an
Leave it
audible
quick.
alarm that goes at first goes screech and then just goes this like very rapid up and down constantly.
Good job.
Is that better?
I guess.
And as you
How do
start
we open the
hearing
door?
Spliff, for you familiar, clinking from the outside. Well, not really the outside, not outside the place, but you hear a distant muffled clink, multiples of them, and a very stomp, stomp, stomp.
I think we should get the fuck out of here.
But how? We're locked inside.
Then we're fucked inside.
Then you need to unlock the door.
Where's the door that we saw outside? Maybe there's a handle from the
Well, I
inside.
knew I shouldn't follow
You notice
guys.
that there's
Cut the door
Uh,
down.
in this room itself. This is a contained, self-contained room. You don't actually see any entrance here that would correlate there. There are, and I just realized this. I forgot to draw doors. Fucking great. A good
I
job,
was
me.
like, wait a minute. We're
a
doomed.
couple of doors. Yeah, sorry, that's a bit of forgetfulness on my part. These are supposed to be doors.
Aha, there are the doors that have been there the whole time. Let us go.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing? I would also like for everybody to roll initiative.
Oh,
well,
no.
not everybody. Davis, Spliff, and Norman.
Ripples, no.
As you start hearing this charging hum, the
18.
one you heard from outside starting up again.
18 for initiative.
18.
9.
I initiate trying to not have the boat on fire by making it back to the boat.
Ralphie rolls
You just
around
run
in
really
fire.
fast.
Why?
Ruffy attempts to put himself off a fire.
It rolls
oh
into
God,
more
in the
fire.
face. Oh
Just
no!
jumps out into the water. Water is still superheated. Oh god, why?
Ralphie is boiled.
Like Tubelix.
What were everybody's rolls against me?
18.
9.
Natural 20.
Look, we have a magic sword that eats material. Pretty sure we can cut our way out.
I fucking try to chop the way out.
I'm sure we'll be fine, and that Liddy will not kill all of us with supercapacitors charging and exploding or something.
Oh wow, they rolled real poor.
Who, the capacitors?
Can I
No.
Can I do an Arcana check trying to figure out how this thing shuts down? Like, is there any like big red button that
Oh
says
boy, how many
emergency
giant
shutdown?
cannons have I been in before?
You have no idea what the fuck you're inside of right now. There's some tube-looking motherfuckers. There's some wires. There's some weird fucking what the fuck is that even? And as you're trying to figure this out, you notice some things crawl. Oh wait, what the fuck is this thing? It's fine. Crawl in here. Spliff. You do in fact recognize these things. They're the things that you've fought at the Blackstone Temple where you found Vim. The little security bots. Those guys are fun. And as this one moves as well, something bigger, stumpier, comes through from there as well. Oh, that's way too large.
That must be our way out.
And behind them, foop, the doors close, and you hear clunk as well.
Damn it.
Fine. It's your turn.
So what do I see?
You see one of the security robots from the Blackstone Temple, and you see what is looks to be a bigger, stronger, more gunny version of it. There's also another one of those little security bots over there, just
So-
hanging about, going from one other door.
What's the process on hacking on the door?
You haven't even gotten to the door yet, because these guys came out of it, and it closed and locked behind you. You can start just chopping up a wall if you really want to.
I asked the guys, what do you think? Should we kill those things or kill a wall?
I think we should get out of here before this thing finishes charging.
How?
All right,
I
guys,
leave that in
remember,
your
6
capable
seconds.
hand.
What are you doing, man?
I'm trying to fucking figure out what to do here.
All right.
Fuck it, I'll fucking take my bow and shoot the biggest guy in the face.
All right, you should, Mr. Death Robot.
That's a course of action.
Or not. It's it has more than 9 AC, right?
Very definitely.
I slap myself on the forehead and shoot it again.
Oof, this is gonna go well. Just well.
Wow, 13.
13 unfortunately does not hit.
Wow, I slap myself on the floor. You do something! And I yell at the fucking wizard.
Are you gonna do anything else, Hein, or is that your turn?
It's my turn.
You do something.
Oh, all right, Griff, your turn.
That thing is still humming and charging, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking awkward. How high is the ceiling from the floor?
It's not like it's a dome a bit, so it
Apex?
kind of depends. Anywhere from like 10 feet at the lowest to like 20, 25
Okay,
around there.
I'm gonna go up straight to the top of the dome, like the apex.
Alrighty, it's gonna go in the middle, fly up
Is there?
above
Yeah,
the cannon.
Yeah, just looking up there. Is there like a vertical slit where the cannon comes out, or is it like a round hole that it pokes out of?
It's basically just a hole it pokes out. It looks like most of the interior building here inside moves as it turns.
All
Looks-
right.
Basically, it's like a turret embedded inside of a caisson, I suppose.
Okay. And those cables I see at the rear of the unit,
Yes,
they're rather thick, right?
they are very thick and
Look important.
reinforced looking.
I'm gonna blast them with 2 Eldritch Blast.
Alrighty,
And try and dislodge them with Repelling Blast. If
alrighty.
I can try that. Because I'm thinking we can take care of the bots, but get cooked alive while inside of it. That'll be problematic. First one is a 19, so it's like 27 or something. And second one is... Ooh, that's better. Second one is 19.
Mhm.
To hit.
Yep, that was it.
All right. Just grab my d10 quickly. Hoo-yah! So first one deals 13 points of damage. And second one deals 12 points of damage, both attempting to push the object 10 feet away.
Alright, so both of those were 10 points of damage, correct, Mundo?
13 and 12.
13 and 12. Alright. So, yeah, 25 in total. Alright. You blast them with your eldritch might. You're able to, like, fray some of... not really fray, but you're able to blow off some of the thing that seems to be covering it. You also violently shake it, but it doesn't seem to, like, rip itself out of whatever it attached to.
If I,
It does seem to do a little bit of extra damage, though, the violently whipping around.
does it look like I'd be able to break it loose if I applied more force?
Yeah, like later, yeah, it looks like you might be able to just be able to eat through it after a while. Not after a
Okay.
while, but blasting it in after.
I'm just gonna hang up by the ceiling then, for now.
Alright.
Done.
Okay, doking. That is your turn, and random.
I am going to fly up next to Norman, and on a bonus action, I'm gonna ask Norman, have you ever wanted to breathe fire?
Sure. Sounds good to me.
I'm going to twin cast Dragon's Breath at 3rd level, with the fire type.
Oh,
So that's a bonus action. We can both breathe fire for 46. I know I get the +5. I don't know if he'd get the +5. It's my spell, but however you want to roll that.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll say you can. So what, you're flying to next to him, right?
Yeah. My movement was fly up next to him, like 15 feet off the ground. So I'm like 15 feet away from the.
Unfortunately, at
use
the
it.
apex of the dome, there's the cannon going at the center of it, so you can't really reach 15 feet. The cannon's actually
In between.
it's in between there, so you won't have 15 feet. You will have somebody gets on top of the cannon. Not that much, like 10 feet, like 7 feet around there. The
Okay.
cannon is, just, it's there. It's the focal point of the whole building.
Is there any way where I can catch like the wires he's attacking and the bots in a 15-foot cone?
The wires and the bots. 15 foot. You won't be able to get all of the wires. Like you can really choose. You can either try and get all of the wires, or some of the bots, or you can try and like get somewhere over here and get some of the wires, and then these bots over here.
Well, let's burn the cabling out so we don't have to worry about getting cooked, and then we
Yeah.
can find our way through.
I want to catch. I think you said the wires and some of the bots.
All right, so you're gonna fly over here with these wires, and then you're gonna try and cook all of these things.
Yeah, I can't see the map, so
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, sorry. But yeah, you're gonna go for the wires and the bots.
and that's DC 16 reflex. Or
All
take
right.
14 damage, and the successful save is half.
Let's roll the botsies. It's a dexterity check. What was the DC again?
16.
16. It's 12 plus 6.
I need to go spin my.
That's 18. So that makes it, and the other one. No, the other one doesn't make it. The big one doesn't make it, but the smaller one next to it makes it.
So the big one takes 14, the cable say 14, and the small one takes 7.
All right. 15.
Sorry about that. Somebody at the door.
6, 7.
Did you murder them? You
I
murdered
wanted
Ramo?
to.
You start like burning some of the wires, but it looks like they're surrounded by some kind of insulation that makes them not fireproof, but fire resistant.
So they take half
unfortunate.
damage.
So they take half damage, correct?
Damn, I almost took that fucking feat. Alright. That's my turn.
Alright. Fun guy, happy time. Alright, this guy's gonna just go straight to you, Spliff. This guy's just gonna. Where can he? Oh, he has to go through the central thing. How much movement does he have?
Bad time.
He doesn't make it towards you as he starts climbing up, but he's currently like looking at you, wanting to get towards you, but he simply doesn't have enough movement to actually get to you. So let's do that attack on Spliff. Yeah, it has 2 attacks. That's a 4 and plus how much? 6. So that's 10. That probably doesn't hit. And 16. Does 16 hit, I'm?
Yep. I know. Sorry, I have 16. Does that hit?
Yes. You need equals hit. Unfortunately.
What kind
Unfortunately,
of
because
attack
that also.
was that?
Sorry.
What kind of attack?
It is like a clawing attack. Is that important?
No, it just could be.
Yeah, he basically comes up towards you, slashes you. Yeah, he's just gonna slash you. Yeah, one of them misses, so you take a total of 7 points of damage. And then this big guy's gonna be like, not today, fucker.
My nipples feel like milk darts.
Yeah. What is he gonna be doing? I'm just going through all of my stuff. Oh, okay, you can do that. It starts moving towards close. Oh shit! It still has grid and snap. Fuck those. Starts moving towards you. Takes a shot at you, Norman.
But why? I'm so sexy.
And it rolls a doot. It rolls an 18.
That's a hit.
Alrighty. And it does a total of. Sorry, I actually forgot to mark this. Is a total of
Oh god.
13. No,
I
I was
fear
my
the
brain.
dice.
My brain was just fucking freezing up. Sorry. Yeah, 13 points of damage is to like blast go from like what seems to be wrist mounted, almost like not really wrist, arm mounted like something or another is attached to this big fucker.
My hit points.
And can it actually? Is it tall enough to reach you? No, unfortunately, it's not tall enough to reach you. So it decides to fuck it. Then it goes and smashes Ein in the face. As it still has one more. Oh, not 20.
Wow, it smashed Ein so hard that random disconnected.
And
Truly.
it does actually just copy that. It's a total of wow. That's a little bad. There's a total of 10 points of damage. That's not a lot. To you, Ein.
Yes.
And
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's it. That's its turn. It does not do anything yet. It's some cool stuff though.
I don't
And,
like where this is going.
goes back to Ein.
How
you're-
damage do the cables look, lady?
Cables. The one on this side, the ones you smacked, look pretty largely damaged.
But it looked like the
need to
machine would
hurry
still
up.
function.
I have to go soon.
All right. We'll just try and speed through this. How soon do you need to go? Like 10 minutes or?
Yeah, like something like that.
I should probably ended this a bit earlier.
You can always just pick up your next week.
Yeah, let's pick up here next week because it would go on for a little bit more while, and it is rather late. So yeah, we'll end this here.
On a cliffhanger!
on a
How will
cliffhanger.
they escape the burning
Dun, dun,
chamber?
dun.
Will they get killed by giant robots? Find out next week on Dumbass Ball Z.
That's ballsy.
After credit scene cuts to Ralphie.
Still on fire.
Ah, my
Burns!
bird.
My everything.
As Ralphie's
So
eyeballs
right.
are running down his face.
Episode brought to you by Running Catman.
How did we
Right.
find this Shinner cannon for Final Fantasy VII?
I don't know. Yes, you have to ask Letty. Damn the rotating motherfucker that locks us in.
So, comments, opinions, criticisms?
I feel persecuted by Seven and Ralphie.
Me too.
You straight up murdered a person
Yeah, but that was for a good reason.
that you didn't even know about until after the fact.
But
Well,
that's still a good
First
deed.
of all, I cast a cantrip at him. I didn't expect him to die.
Yeah, I totally cantripped as well.
And tripped his face off.
Secondly, he insulted my god twice.
Well, you asked
Sounds
for
like
You asked for clarification. All he did was say the same thing again.
To be fair, he is playing the cleric of an evil dragon god. When you think Tiamat, you don't really think reasonable. I mean, she is the god of tyranny and destruction
And bad stuff.
and bad stuff and monk stuff.
Punk stuff.
So, yeah, next session we shall see how this ends. Do you guys successfully stop the cannon and not die? Does the
Should we
cannon
roll
fire?
up extra characters just in case?
I won't roll up extra characters because if everybody fucking horribly dies, because I'm planning of ending the campaign when you guys leave anyway. So if you end up horribly all dying or mission failed, I think I'll just end the campaign there. I mean, it's
And
not the best
7
ending.
became an island hermit.
Yeah, it's not the best ending, but it'll be definitely an ending. It'll be a bad ending. We're doing rim bullshit now.
I see two outcomes of this event. A, we aren't successful in disabling the cannon before it goes off, and it blows up our ship entirely, and we're stuck here forever.
Hey, we'll get cooked by the cannon firing if we're inside it, just FYI.
Oh, and B, we actually do destroy the cables, and it goes into nuclear meltdown and explodes the entire island.
Or C, we destroy the cables, it doesn't fire, we fight our way free of the robots of death and escape to live another day. And start a cool civilization with Ripples, the talking alligator.
Yeah, ripples.
Ripple. I can't believe how mean everybody was to us after we brought a totally cool talking alligator home. You think 7 would be a little bit more sensitive.